Alrighty, y'all. How you going? We're looking at a pretty insane video from Australia today. This was sent to me very recently on Discord by Tazzy Tiger, so I appreciate this. This is just called a savage kangaroo fight, and this is actually in two parts. It's pretty long, so it'll be linked in the description down below. Definitely check out these original videos and browse the channel. This channel being Outback Larry. Pretty long. So we're only going to look at a couple minutes of this, as I always do. You know, watch the whole thing with those links. I'm told this is a really crazy fight. One of the best caught on camera, supposedly. So let's check it out. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty crazy. I'll say the obvious I've always said, especially as an American. I never see these in the wild. These things are just mind-blowing. I have seen them in person, right, at zoos, like the zoo in Nashville and a zoo in Phoenix. And to me, they're like no other. They're just very interesting. But seeing them in the wild, something I've never seen, it just seems like such a surreal experience to me. And then when you see them go toe-to-toe like this, they're just so bizarre, right? They're awesome, but they're weird at the same time. And they're so muscular. What the hell? These guys are jacked. Are these Eastern Greys, right? These aren't even like the red ones? Aren't those even bigger? I think these are Eastern Greys. I hope that's the right name. I think that's the name. Jeez. They're going to start ripping freaking equipment down. Holy shit. Looks like we're at like a campground, right? It looks like a beautiful, it's either evening or morning time. I'm not sure which, like sundown or sun up. But it looks beautiful. Very serene, right? Very calm. You can hear like the birds chirping. This is something to wake up to. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Jesus. What the hell is going on? Wow, they're actually, I was joking earlier, they're actually tearing up the campsite. Yikes. Holy smokes. Such a weird fighting style. I mean, I know it's because of like the way they are, their bodies, but it's so bizarre, right? They get locked up here and then they do that kick. And these are dangerous, man. These are something, by the way, stating the obvious here. You don't want to fight one of these as a human. You don't want to do that. These things, especially these claws, yeah, I don't know about you. I don't want that digging into me. Get gutted real quick. And these things look so freaking strong. What a bizarre animal. Only in Australia, folks. I love how the other ones are just chilling, like, yeah, whatever, just another Tuesday in Australia, you know? Boy, you can sense the tension. You look at their face, right? Look at their eyes. When they square up on each other like that, it's pretty crazy. You could just, this is real. This is for real. I mean, nature is just amazing. And, you know, when you see animals and conflict in nature, man, it's just, it's really wild. I mean, it literally is wild. It's just so cool to capture this. This is very well done. I like this video. This guy is holding the camera very steady. He's got them in frame. I mean, he's got a lot of obstacles in the way, but he's capturing this very well without spooking them and without like putting himself in danger. He's not making loud noises or anything. This is actually very impressive video. I've seen clips, you know, on this channel and as well just, you know, in random clips I've seen in my personal time of kangaroo action. And this has got to be the best I think I've ever seen. It's just, it's a cool setting. And the audio's good, and the capture is good, the camera work. Okay, we're later in the video now. This has been crazy. They're getting down here, down this hill by this roadway here. Look at, they're right by a car. Oh my God, they're gonna hit the car. Oh my God, they're so jacked. Right here. Look at that screenshot. Dude, look at the structure here. Look at the muscle. Dude, these are crazy. What the hell are kangaroos, man? They're amazing. And they're so bizarre. Australia just hits different, man. I swear, dude, seeing this just makes me want to freaking clear out my calendar for like a year and just go right now, dude. This is just so cool. It's so Australia, and I just love it, man. But yeah, these animals and this interaction here is just fascinating, dude. I can't explain it. Look at those kicks. Did they just go in a fucking tent? Alrighty, so we did skip ahead. There's never been more incentive to check the links down there and watch this whole original video. Go over to Outback Larry's channel and check this out. So I've watched this whole thing now. This is part 1. I haven't even seen part 2 yet. And this is just insane. Out of respect, as I always do for videos I watch on here, I always just feature parts of it. And then if you want to watch the whole thing, especially insane moments that you're definitely going to want to see here, you got to check the link down there and go check out that original video, man. It's crazy. They get into some equipment again, and let's just say they make a ruckus and disturb some people. That's all I'm going to say. It is absolutely crazy. Yeah, this fight is just wild that this was caught. I always do a vehicle check because I'm also just fascinated by the different vehicles. Of course, Sea-Doos, I know those well. We got some nice, you know, Jayco, right? Tow behind, looks nice. But what I'm not familiar with is this Mazda, this Ute, this flatbed. Pretty cool. Love seeing that truck. Yeah, we haven't had Mazda trucks, man, for a long time. I used to love the Mazda B2300s and the B3000s we had here in the 90s. I think they made one more truck after that in the early thousands here in the U.S., but they pulled out of that market a long time ago. They just make cars. So that is pretty cool to see. You know, nicely done. I like the wheels and tires. Of course, the front bumper arrangement there. The utility tray, you know, I love it. This is cool. Before I get way off on tangents here, there is also a part 2. I'll go ahead and just link that anyway. If you go to this part 1, he has it linked as well. So, you know, you can go ahead and see that. It's interesting to learn and see this go down because this is something, you know, most people that don't get to visit Australia may not ever see in their life. And, you know, of course, you know, don't be naive. We all know that nature is crazy. And we know that animals fight every day, right? On Earth, like everywhere. Yeah, that was a really interesting video to suggest. So I really appreciate that. What did you guys think of this? Have you ever witnessed some kangaroo fights? You know, how was it? Shout out to this video. I mean, this was just so well done. And there's a lot here that wasn't featured here. So, head on over there, tell them I sent you over, because you're going to want to see how this ends. The way it ends, holy smokes. But yeah, that's about it for this one. Just chalk this in the list of videos that have convinced me that kangaroos are just super unbelievably intriguing, fascinating. I've always, as a kid, we never, in America, we don't see these in the wild, but we see them in media and culture, so like you see kangaroos, and there's even brands here that have kangaroo stuff in them, even though we don't even have them. So like, yeah, I've always been familiar with kangaroos, and as a kid, like, they were one of the most interesting animals, right? And seeing them in these, real life interactions is just always mind-blowing to me. I am glad that, last year and this year, at least, I have gotten to see them for the first time in my whole life in person. Granted, it wasn't like seeing them in Australia. That's totally different and much better, I'm sure. But seeing the ones, especially the ones I saw in Nashville, Tennessee earlier in the year, were really cool. I mean, they were really chill. They were really nice. It was a beautiful day. It was fun to see them. But yeah, Australia is just crazy. Like, where else would you see this? Proof that you just never know what you're going to find in Australia. But hey, if you like the video, throw a thumbs up on there. And of course, subscribe to be part of this amazing community we do have here. That being said, y'all, my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. And until next time, stay safe out there. Keep your distance from these roos when they're a little bit pissed off like this. And, well, catch you later.